I said I would be playing them as off-clan, but I really want to do another Glockopis run. I really want to try out Echo some more. Okay, this time with Melting Remnant as our allied clan, so the analogs will apply Burnout 3. We can use that on enemies as well. If we hit them with it on the bottom floor, they will die before they reach the pyre. That's certainly cool. We have Flash Fires, we have Molden, and we have Revelation as our starting cards. I didn't look at the bosses. We have Daedalus with Damage Shield, and we have Arcus with Harvest, and I think Incant. Yes, that's Incant. And Seraph the Chaste. So, Melting Spout, Iron Drop Cage. Iron Drop Cage. I wonder how Iron Drop Cage interacts with gravity. Probably not at all, because it says whenever you play a spell that would ascend or descend an enemy. The spell doesn't descend or ascend the enemy. It applies a buff. Or a debuff, I don't know. And then the buff or debuff descends the enemy. So I don't think it will work with things like Apple Elixir. Like, otherwise, Apple Elixir with Iron Drop Cage would be a dazed 6, which is insane. That would just be a boss killer. We take it anyways. Just for Dripfall mostly. And because the other relic is pretty trash. There's Echo. So, what can we do with Echo? We can use it to apply some burnout to the entire floor with analog. What else could we do with Echo? What statuses are there? In Melting Remnant, I don't think there's much else but besides burnout. And also, I'm not sure if burnout even works because it's neither a buff nor a debuff. So it shouldn't work, honestly. Stealth, there's stealth. Well, if we engulfed in smoke, everyone but Glaucopis will get an extra stack of stealth, which isn't really all that useful because Glaucopis will be just get targeted first then. What's in here? In the Arcadian Clan, in terms of buffs or debuffs, we could apply to Glaucopis. The more I think about it, the more it feels like the Echo version of Glaucopis only really works well with Awoken. With regen and spikes. If even that. Or maybe Umbra. Lifesteal and damage shield can be nice. Rage can be kind of nice. Now that I see the Echo and look at my deck, I kinda don't want it anymore. Let's do another ephemeral run. Mark of Invasion, sure. We'll take some damage here. That's just gonna happen. But maybe not as much as I thought. Thanks to these flash fires. Not quite enough power to get the collector. But I guess that had to be expected. There's another molded in here, right? Yeah. So we just apply the burnout to the backliners. The buffed up one especially. I don't need to put... I could play the Flash Fire this turn. That prevents 5 damage to Glaucopis and 2 to Arpire. Yeah. Should have played the analog though. It will probably not matter. I think we'll have enough burnout as is. We are lacking some damage still. This will actually burn out, huh? Yeah, they will. Took 3, but we managed to kill the boss at least. And it was worth it. No synchronicity this time. Wax Pinion with the Iron Drop Cage immediately kills any weak unit. Very nice. I don't think I need another molded Hello Drippings. That's kind of tempting. I kinda wanna do a burnout build. That means I should probably go for a Remnant unit, right? Stackstone. I don't think that's gonna be that important. Oh, that's exactly what I wanted to see here. Cost reusing this flash fire seems quite reasonable. The damage stat changing is just a bug. It will still be 20 damage. We could also cost reduce these moldeds. I like that a bit more actually. If we give these flash fires consume, they will rebate some of the ember we spent on them. So that's almost like a cost reduction. And honestly, I don't think I need to play them that often. Apply enough burnout to not have to worry about burnout ever again. Sure. That is a nice thing to have. We can keep our burnout. High Priest to the Light. And spikes. I think I'll take the spikes, but the High Priest worries me. We are not that strong against sweep. In fact, I reckon we'll have some trouble with that. If I could play it, I would pick the flash fire here, but I can't. There's no reason to pick analog this turn when we will draw it next turn. No, there is a reason. We'll be drawing Hello Drippings. We need these units to have burnout. You are in charge of hitting collectors that might spawn on this middle floor. So let's apply burnout to everyone here. This will rebate. Did I miss something? Or did it not rebate the ember it was supposed to rebate? Oh. No. I think I get it. Rebate. When a consumable card is played, gain energy up to the rebate amount. You cannot gain more than the original card cost. But the rebate will stack with discounts. So you cannot gain more than the original card cost. Means for a card that has an original cost of 0, it will always be 0 energy that you get back. That's very unfortunate. This makes it very hard for us to play the Hello Drippings this turn. And I do want to kill the Collector. But now that our champion does have Burnout, kinda have to keep that up. I don't care about this drag. We can send one of them to the pyre to immediately kill them with the daze. Or we could also overstack our top floor. They do have spikes, so that's a little bit annoying. Overstacking our top floor doesn't do much against this boss. We can kill this clergyman, and that should be worth it. You should not burn out, that's not good for us. I guess we'll be taking some damage here. Ouch. We are still alive, that's all that counts. We have to try. And see how that works with the Iron Drop Cage. I'm gonna take a Whiplash. The burnout is nice, but the attack buff is quite important here as well. Wickless Baron. That would be a great overstack target for the top floor. We do have the Wax and Pinion after all. We should make use of it. I don't feel like we'll be using the holdover molded a whole lot. I'm gonna hold over the Wax and Pinion. It's hard removal on weak units. Let's cost reduce the Whiplash. I think we are gonna be playing that one a lot. Hey Chris, welcome! Glad to see you. While there are spells that I do want to remove, I think this is also more relevant for us in terms of power for the next fight, especially. Naps are amazing, I can agree. Yeah, they are. Well, you missed a pretty amazing first run, where we used synchronicity to great effect. Should I straight up remove someone here? No. I'm gonna set up this top floor. I can always play the Pinion on later turns. Let's reveal an analog, honestly. So we can start getting some burnout on our units. That feels so weird. Let's start with our champion. Let's throw out some drag. Hey silly! Welcome! I think I want to keep the burnout up on Glaucopis for now, before I apply it to other units. We do kill the relevant stuff, but Glaucopis takes some damage. This prevents 5 damage, that's pretty significant. The holdover Wax and Pinion plus Iron Drop Cage is very nice indeed. Let's bring back a drag. I think now we can start applying burnout to everyone. We are pretty close to drawing our Hello Drippings now. Maybe not the Wickless Baron. That one's gonna be our trump card. I'm a bit worried about Glaucopis' health. Let's protect them. This is fine. We are not guaranteed to have the Hello Drippings in the next hand, but if we don't, we will at least have an analog, or maybe even two. So this should guarantee that all our units will survive here. I should prevent these 2 damage. Just because I can without much effort. Alright, I can't apply gravity to bosses anyways. Let's see what happens. If we apply gravity to that guy. Oh no, the Paraffin Enforcer burns out because we haven't drawn any of these 3 cards. Oh no, that's bad, that's really bad. Well, maybe we can win with the Wickless Baron. Or maybe we can draw a Molded. No Molded. We're actually gonna take some damage if we do that, so the Pinion has no use anymore. That was close! But we managed to beat Daedalus with our weird burnout deck with non-burnout units. Hey! Another card that applies burnout to our non-burnout units. It's also a consume card, so it rebates energy. Yeah, that should work very well in this deck. Big Sludge, another unit to overstack to the top floor. How many can we realistically use? Well, 1 more easily. And I think we want draw. Do we? Yes. Ephemeral Glaucopis helps us with energy quite a bit. So draw is probably right here. I want some unit upgrades, but I really want more gold when I go for them. Maybe we'll take this side instead. Yeah, I like the idea. Let's go for the relic here. When friendly units ascend, they gain 1 gravity. That sounds like it would be bad with this deck. Except that we then overstack the 2nd floor instead of the top. Which is really not a big benefit at all. Let's go with Traitor's Quill. All our starter cards do have consume after all, so that should work quite nicely. Train Stewards can go off the train here. We're still not really applying... No, we are now applying buffs to Glaucopis. We are now applying Rage with the Paraffin Enforcer. Is that a good enough reason to go with Echo? No, because we need the health. Glaucopis is our tank and we don't really have a lot of defensive mechanics at all. We can't find the heal spell from Remnant anymore because it's a common. We're past common land. As much as I would like the Echo to spread out even more rage with the Paraffin Enforcer, that would actually be really cool. I think we have to go ephemeral here just so we can have a high health total. That's really the most important thing here. And, good thing, we will always have our frontliner in our opening hand. That's actually quite important. Let's immediately apply some burnout to these units. Big sludge. What do we do with this apple elixir? Maybe this guy descends before he despawns and then the iron drop cage might daze them. They also might not. Let's see this. Nope. They despawned before they had the chance to descend. I need my pinion here. I need to find it. It's not a pinion, but still a good card. There's 9 attack to everyone. There's 6 instead. I would love to set up Wickless Baron. I probably should. It's gonna be tough getting those all to the top floor. But if some of them die, so be it. We can't save this one, but we don't need to save this one. Would still be nice so they don't immediately die to spikes. We need to keep the burnout up. Finally, we found our pinion. Not a turn too early. Flash fire the top floor, and then we get some rebate mana or ember, so we can actually apply a lot of burnout here. That might be useful later on. We do have another mullet here after all. So we can actually send you up, although we might have to send someone else up. Don't really want to send these guys up, but they're doing so much damage. If Glaucopis dies, That's actually okay. Maglocopis won't die. They'll stay alive at 1 HP, which is even worse. But honestly, Big Sludge and Wickless Baron should have this. They should. I shouldn't have played those. Because of the Slay here. $432. I guess we have to ascend one of these, take some spike damage. That will do the job. Whew. Gain 5 amber when a tomb unit dies. We have no tombs. And I don't intend on picking any up. Shift toward Divine Dilation. I think we are in a similar archetype here. We still want Dilation. It's a way to gain health. This is our defense. And I'm really happy with it. Now we have a bit more gold to upgrade stuff. Upgrade a unit with Burnout. I think Burnout 1 is not enough to get us started. Quick. Quick on the Paraffin Enforcer can be nice, but really I don't think we want quick at all. Multi-strike is obviously great. I think we want that on the Paraffin Enforcer as opposed to the Big Sludge. Big Sludge is more damage, but this will grow all our units that much faster. Fine, I'll take a Wick Stone here. That might be okay. Sweep! We have to deal with Sweep now. Yeah, the Paraffin Enforcer with Multi-Strike can be quite powerful. We have a lot of analogs in our opening hand. Don't really want to feed this guy, but if I have to feed them, I might as well do so on the bottom floor. So they lose most of their rage pretty soon afterwards. Apply some burnout to everyone. That's a lot of incoming damage, but the Wickless Baron has some health to deal with that. I'm a little bit short here. Well, I can play... This doesn't quite work out how I wanted it to. We're probably better off setting up on this floor anyways. I might have to wait with the dilation. Yeah, I think that's the best course of action here. And I will keep the dragon hand for now. The faster I draw into my Pinion, the better off we are. Let's increase your attack damage a bit. We'll take quite a bit of extra damage this turn. Not happy about it. But at least we gain some rage from all of that. No Pinion still. We can still try to find it. There we go. Now we will even have 2 of them, which is quite nice. Flash fire will rebate 2 energy. That's enough, actually. Then we send you up and block some hits with a drag, so we can send the Wickless Baron up next. And then we start stealthing the top floor. We might have to play the Wax and Spike first, actually, because we can keep up the burnout on that many targets. So it's Wax and Spike first, which will rebate 2 energy. Then we can send this guy up, who will not have stealth. Oops. I could... No, that would deal a ton of damage to me if I sent this guy to the bio room. I mean, it's okay. We'll just reform these units eventually. Okay, so the Iron Drop Cage does trigger on gravity. Spell upgrade that guarantees the counter show up in the first draw. That would be super powerful, and I think it would be too powerful, in fact. We want the maximum attack on this guy. Send you up before we apply burnout to everyone. It doesn't really matter because the Tower of Sorrow has sweep, so they will just hit everyone the same amount. And the drag will just die, but it's a harvest trigger as well. I don't think I need 2 pinions next turn, or do I? I have 2 moldeds potentially. Sure, no, I want to draw. I want to draw all these 6 cards. I want to be able to... Wait, that doesn't do anything. I think you benefit best from the extra stats. You would be able to survive. Yeah, that should be good enough, honestly. Let's bring back a drag instead of the Wickless Baron and send that one up, because the Wickless Baron with Burnout 1 won't be able to do anything on the top floor. Oh, you say that's not enough? How about now? Check strips. There is a downside to it, but it's pretty minor. It's good. It makes it a bit harder to collect harvest triggers on the top floor, because weak units will die on the second floor instead. Yeah, stealth is really good. Engulfed in Smoke is such a powerful card. Pendulum. We can't use it on Burnout, but we will be able to use it on the Rage generated by the Paraffin Enforcer. We can also use it on Daze in case we manage to daze an enemy with Ascend or Descend, which is currently only Wax Pinion and will probably stay that way. What else? We can use it on Stealth, and that will be really strong. It also has Consume, so it rebates some energy. But isn't Time Freeze just a better card for us? Stealth Pendulum would be nice, but... yeah, I guess that's easy enough to set up. Resin removal, do we need that? No, we're up against Thereafter chased, it's not necessary. I don't think Votivary or Wicker Blaze are particularly good in this deck. Are there any debuffs we really want to remove? Nope. Let's move on. There are debuffs in the final fight, but we won't have time to remove them. Because it's Ember Drainer 1, so it will be gone once we get our turn. Pyre Health is actually kind of tempting right now. And I mean, Merchant of Magic is quite good. But the right side is really powerful, so... I don't think we want to remove our X-Cost cards. The only thing that might be good is Revelation. And I don't think that's really what I want. Cost reduce the Engulfed in Smoke so we can more easily play it whenever we draw it. That seems good. We don't need to cost reduce our X. Well, I say that, but... Okay, now we win. Hold over Engulfed in Smoke. Now that's powerful. Okay, I think now we do cost reduce our X cost, starting with Wax and Spike. Yeah, starting with Wax and Spike. Because it's floor wide. I think it has the highest impact for us. Arcus with Harvest and Incant Dark Shards. The Incant Dark Shard is a bit annoying, but shouldn't be too bad. In this case, it mostly means that I can't give my units burnout right away, which honestly is fine. Let's instead give the enemies burnout, why not? He will die on the top floor to the burnout, so we... Well, the 2 health guy didn't really need that. Let's reveal Paraffin Enforcer. Yeah. This is a lot of damage. Not ideal. But it's okay. This guy will burn out, so that's not a problem. We do have a looming Dark Shard on this floor. It's kind of annoying. Is it time to apply burnout on the top floor? I think so. And then... do we play Molded? No. No, we do not play Molded. Where's my Pinion? Dark Shard, huh? I'm not sure about this. Do I use these now or do I wait until I have more units on this floor? That's a question. Well, we'll definitely mold it back drag, so we can actually help this guy survive. I think we wait. Can we wait though? Without Glockhope is burning out? Yeah, we can. We do have more analogs, and we will draw our Pinion pretty soon. I do want to burn the Flash Fire then. We finally got our Pinion. Let's start with... Start with you actually. We definitely have the Whiplash. Let's also apply a ton of stealth to the top floor. And I really wanna remove this apple elixir from our deck. Maybe we just keep you on the bottom floor for a while. It's time for another opinion. It has to be you this turn. You've got multi-strike, so you're good use of this thing. Uni burnout. Copis needs burnout, and everyone needs stealth. And this time around we'll send you. This thing is on the top floor. The Looming Dark Shard. Not much we can do about it. I think we have to play Analog and Engulfed. That one, then two. Yeah, that works out. Not in that order though. But everything is fine because we have Wax and Spike Hello Drippings this turn. And now everyone has a ton of burnout. We don't need the Pinion any longer. It's just Engulfed every turn. Yeah, these burnout numbers, they are high enough. That was good. Intent on Death. We don't have any extinguished triggers, I think. Seems right. Icarian Relocate apply +5 attack. That won't work very well. Sacrificial Resurrection on the other hand. No. I don't think we really need that. I think this is skip. More draw. It's imperative that we draw into our Pinion, into our burnout generators, into our burnout payoff cards as soon as possible. Look at this. It's the first Hell Pact again. This Paraffin Enforcer could now benefit quite a lot from Quick, but I still think that's not really what we want to go for right now. It's just a reroll. Large Stone? Okay. I don't mind that. I'm just getting some decent upgrades now, instead of waiting for the perfect one, because that helps us. Yeah, Sacrificial Resurrection has a really creepy artwork. It's still tempting to go Echo. Now we don't no longer... Yeah, you know what? We no longer need the extra health as much, because our defense is covered by stealth now. This Heaven Seal might cause me some damage if I don't get the setup quickly. But if we do get the setup quickly, then everything is fine. The engulfing smoke is slightly scary to play. I would love to flash fire. Oh, this is so good. But can I afford it? Oh, not playing these units will be a problem. A huge one. Whew, this first wave will get through. Unless they don't. Glaucopis and Big Sludge are both gonna burn out this turn. Which is not really helpful. In fact, it's very bad for me, I would say. Yeah, we're not gonna get this Gilded Wing killed. So we'll take 50 damage. Oh, 50 damage. And then we run into the problem of not having a top floor anymore. Well, except for a single unit. We might die here. We might actually die here. No reform? Yeah, that's gonna be bad. Uh-oh. How much damage can we get? $62 plus another 12. So 74 times 2, that's not enough. But you will also give yourself rage on the for the second hit. That's still not enough. But with both of them, then we play the Wax and Spike first. That means both of them will burn out. That's we are still alive. How long? We'll see about that. No molded. These guys have rage now. No! Whoops. We'll send you up. Yeah, these guys block too much damage. Oh right, I forgot about that. We have the Traitor's Quill. We are still alive. It's almost a miracle. And we'll stay alive. We have everyone ready at the top floor. And you can stay here. We don't need multi-strike on the boss. Want to slow this down a bit. Yeah, now it's Rage 3 plus Rage 1 from Glaucopis. That's actually kind of cool. Glaucopis buffing the rage gain from that guy. We took a ton of damage this fight, but as long as we are alive, that's fine. I take another dilation. Yes, it did work. Almost like a miracle. Should probably be card removal and dupe here. Yeah. Definitely. Look at this relic. Isn't that beautiful? We have a Burnout Rage deck and we find Fate's First Blade. Ah, quick. I don't want quick. We need to get some of these drags out of the deck, as well as the Train Stewards. As well as a Train Steward. You know what? Let's just spend the gold on drag removal. Is drag the worst card by now? I mean, these moldeds have been quite useful in the past, but I think we won't need them in the upcoming fight. And the dupe goes on Wax and Spike, Wax Pinion. I kinda want Wax Pinion, yeah. Just so we have another one in the deck and we are guaranteed to draw one early. Well, guaranteed. Well, still not guaranteed to draw one early. They could both be on the bottom of the deck, but it's just so much less likely with two. That's a problem. We can't play all of our units this way. Definitely our setup floor is the top, but Glaucopis doesn't need to be in front, right? I think I want to start this with... Nope. That's not how I want to start it. I wanted to start it. Whoops. I think I want to start this with Glaucopis on the bottom floor. And Flashfire. Alright, we only have rebate too. That's fine. We don't need more than two. There's our Pinion. Definitely do that. Well, we have Pendulum and Engulfing Smoke in his hand, but it's the Seraph the Chased, so it doesn't really matter how much stealth we have right now. It would just get removed over time. And I should start with Analog on you and you. And then Dilation on this guy. And then finally we play the Engulf. Do we? Do we need to? It slows down our draw. Yeah, I think we'll wait. We don't need to play that. More Dilation. And then we... I think we focus on keeping the burnout up on these two. This is just a ton of dazed on that guy. Right, Apple Elixir doesn't trigger Traitor's Quill. Already reported that bug. We do want one Wax Pinion. do want to keep one of them around. Let's burn out the flash fire, getting us... let's start with the revelation. Do we even want to play the revelation here? Maybe we... No, I think we do. Getting the Whiplash this turn to apply Burnout to Glaucopis. So we can use the Hallowed Drippings to get a lot of Burnout on all of them. I should have played the Flash Fire here. And then... Drag. Apparently the daze doesn't stack up with that. Oh well. Did I play Pinion already? I'm not sure. Honestly, it's fine. We don't need it right now. It would have been nice though. You are gonna need a lot of burnout if you wanna be able to keep up, so let's start on that. Yeah, these guys are starting to get annoying. Let's just use this for rage now. It's not good enough? Really? Ouch. We're down to 5 health. Pinion. Stealth. We should start removing some of these backliners. That doesn't really matter. Now we just keep the stealth up and the burnout. Uh-oh. Oh no. This Gilded Wing will get through. No. We can't stop that. Like this. Eventually this guy will start dealing some damage to the enemies. We should now be strong enough to deal with this wave. And this wave. Looking good. Let's burn the flash fire then. What's there even left to draw? Not that much, but I don't benefit from playing the Pinions. So the extra stealth on everyone besides Glaucopis means we'll have a lot more time to deal with Seraph, which is nice. Should have stealth after ascending that, but it shouldn't matter. There we go. We don't even lose any of our units. Glaucopis the buff amplifier. That was actually quite good in the end, with the Fate's First Blade and the rage from this guy and the stealth. We got our Echo run after all. Echo did perform a very important job here. Yeah, it was very close. We had a lot of difficulty getting our setup all ready and getting our units to be strong enough to deal with Gilded Wings, especially double frontline waves. But I knew the deck would scale well enough that if we managed to get to the Well, if we used our tools we have to get to that point, then yeah, we would be fine. Wax Pinion definitely helped. It's great utility with overstacking, but also with the Iron Drop Cage to just apply a bunch of dazed to enemies. Yeah, interesting run. I really like how we used analog to apply burnout to everyone, so we could benefit from Paraffin Enforcer and then later Fate's First Blade. The double stacked Hello Drippings, just to make sure no one would ever burn out during a boss fight or something like that. The Apple Elixir was bad. It didn't belong in this deck, but I wanted to find out how it interacts with Iron Drop Cage, and we managed to do that and still win, so yeah, good run.